It's a great park. It used to be a big parking lot. Now there are places for kids to play, little basketball courts. They had a really nice theater event for everybody. It's very festive, and we're very, very happy to use it.
This is great. My daughter just enjoyed this time. It was the greatest idea they have.
We're at our beautiful new Fletcher Cove Park, and we are having a grand opening of this park that has been highly anticipated for not just during the construction period, but for even decades beforehand. Many years ago, councils before ours purchased the distillery lot across the street because knowing that we would be need to replace some of the parking here. And we've had a beautiful design done by M.W. Peltz, a local firm, and in fact one of the designers there has since been elected to our council, Mike Nichols. Mike is also a surfer, so he knows this park. He's here every day using it, totally understood what it was that would be wanted for this park by the community, and I think he did an incredible job.
This is the ending of probably a good 15 years, I would think, in the making, and the beginning of a new chapter in Solana Beach, because now there's a spot where everybody in the community seems to come and recreate and get together and socialize, and I think that was the intent of the people, the previous councils and the people in the city who had the forethought, you know, back in the early 90s to purchase the distillery lot and think about displacing the parking and making this a spot for people to enjoy rather than cars to enjoy. Well, to be able to design a park such as this in a community as great as this in your hometown is pretty much, you know, you can't top that. So I'm just been very, very happy to have been a part of it.
The tot lot is great, and every time I drive or walk by I see kids on it. I just feel so great to see all of that. We have the half-court basketball court here still. People really like having that. We've added this wonderful grassy area. I just love seeing kids running through it. Lots of Frisbee games are happening. We've got the amphitheater area, viewing spot in the very front. So there's something for every age here, something to do outside, which is what we all are here in Solana Beach for.
Betsy Schultz has added her incredible talent to this park. I cannot thank you enough for the beautification of our entire city, including this park. All of the tile work, all of the poetry, all done by Betsy and her team of volunteers, and I thank you so much for this.
Well, the motivation was obviously environmentally inspired by all the sea life and sea creatures and the beach and the community itself. So what I wanted to do was create more of an educational type of project where I could create a whimsical way to describe the facts about different creatures in different areas of the ocean and different types of things that happen, like the Grunion Run, for instance. There's a poem that literally outlines the whole kind of concept or what happens during the Grunion Run, and that's in the children's area, and it shows a bunch of grunion kind of going up the beach and down. Then there's another section where there's an eel and an octopus, and then that section there it has the hunter and the hunted. So there's two poems that talk about how, you know, they're always hunting, but they're sometimes hunted. So it's real fun in that respect, and I think it encourages the kids to read, and also they learn something. And then this section in the amphitheater is almost like a map of shells. So if you were beachcombing and you went to the beach and collected a bunch of shells, you could bring them back up. It actually has the name of all these different shells that we put into the wall that you would find locally on the beaches. All down these steps there's donor tiles where there's a number of the residents, actually 124, donated money to get their names on a tile, which will be part of the kelp beds. So there'll be all these kelp fronds that undulate through these walls, and then the names will be on them, but in between there'll be the sheep's head and the rockfish and starfish and all the different types of creatures that hang out in the kelp beds, and they'll have facts about them, but it was also giving a way for the community to donate to help us do a little bit more, and that's the reason I was able to do more than just, you know, a small area. So it really worked out well because people got a chance to kind of put their name on it, so to speak, and become owners, you know, have ownership, but also to help have more areas where we can have some more information, which is pretty educational.
We really wanted this to be a family park. Before, it was a parking lot. So we want to really make it into a park. So what we've done is we've kind of made it where the kids and the families can come and enjoy it together and hopefully spend some time. It's opened up the beach to them, really for the families. It's just opened up the beach to them to come to the beach to enjoy it, look at the water. It's a real meeting place, a real family place, so we're very pleased with it.
You know, it's obviously, people say it's aesthetically pleasing and it's beautiful, and you did a great job, and we've heard people today saying how you work with the flow of the land and everything like that, and that's really nice to hear. But to me, what's more important is the fact that when you walk down here and you see families from, you know, this end of Sierra and that end of Sierra, people from the other side of town, who meet down here with their kids to play on the tot lot or play on the lawn. And you overhear conversations where it's like, wow, you live right down the street and I never knew you, and now our kids are like best friends and we have play dates and all this kind of stuff. And you have people that have come out and play basketball and they meet up and they have games. And it's like all these people are now becoming more connected because of this park. And that is, to me, is more important than, you know, people saying, wow, it looks great.
You can make a joint decision where should we make the cut.
Right in the middle, right in the middle.
Okay, I hereby declare this beautiful Fletcher Cove Park open.
First Fletcher Cove, then belly up, and Cedros feels just right. Our schools and library win high praise, our plazas are no maze, and 101 will fill our needs no matter what the face. Hey, people come by train. Let's hear it. It's a place we cannot hide. It's beach and golf.